Awesome. Let's see. Canine. I don't really care about that. I do want my control for my knuckleball, and the walk thing would be nice. Let's see that the caps that would help. Let's do knuckleball in this. Because knuckleball's my main pitch. I need it to be fucking controlled. Be kind of horrible if your primary pitch is like you can't fucking control it, and you're like, what do I do? Hollis isn't feeling good about his recent performance at the plate. Hey man, just wanted to check in, make sure you're holding up okay. Hey, at least we're friendly. You're the only other guy I've made friendly. The other guy's a double-A. I'm probably never gonna see him again. I don't even remember who he was. Jason Beltre versus Tony Clit and his mustache. I don't think they're ready. They're either going to have a really good game or it's going to go way fucking down.
The game's future stars are on display.
Oh, I wish our team was better. Fucking team sucks.
Three-finger Tony, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment
ready for
here.
Three-finger Tony?
Please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy.
Good thing I worked on that
He's
control.
been good all season long.
Oh, this is
Good thing I worked on that control.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, he only got a loud single out of it.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base
don't
there,
throw
but you run
consecutive
a
balls to
replay back,
record it.
he
I'll
was
just do
busting
that.
it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2.
Damn
I
it.
think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Alvarado aboard here at first with nobody out.
There we
Struck
go.
him out.
The nasty curve. Challenge
Now we'll look at
complete.
the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to
Who
know
are we
about
up
these guys
against?
for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this
Richie
lineup has struggled
Bowser.
to score runs the last couple games.
Roosevelt
3 or 4 games
Nisbet.
to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't
Interesting
wait for
names.
That 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Old
No
school
balls and a
baseball.
strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball
Taken
went
off
out.
the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Then back to back if I could
This
fucking
one's
time
hit
it
deep
better.
out to left
Goodbye.
center field. Crump racing back, and this will get all the way to the wall now.
I don't know why I like
Alvarado
blink or
rounds
something.
the
I
corner
just
and
early.
is headed home, and he's safe
Oh,
at
Jesus.
the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad
Oh,
things to
God, not
happen.
the boss
So
challenge.
Instead of a double play ball, he gives
This
up a
fucking
shot
guy.
to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Hey, we got one.
Quarter pitch, recording out with the pitch in the inside of the zone. Fuck it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he
One ball,
came
one
back with
strike.
much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
High in the air.
Is
out
that
to
in the
center
zone?
field.
I couldn't tell.
McClendon moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
There we go. Challenge completed. You're not the boss of
Stepping
me.
in, Richie Bowser, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Fuck it. Strike him out without him swinging at my final pitch. It's not going to work, but why
Here
not?
comes the first pitch.
Got to be confident.
No,
This
that's
one
down.
dances a little below the zone as it's laid off. Runner in scoring position at second with
It's
two
up
down.
there. Challenge failed.
Rosales trying to get there. He
All right,
gets
well,
there to make
either
the
way, we
play,
only gave
and
up
that
one run.
ends the
Could have
inning.
been much worse.
Now at the plate, Roosevelt Nesbitt with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only
He ain't
down
got 9
by a
pitches
couple
or
of
less.
runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Could have hit that with a 3-iron, a low knuckleball called for a strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Fastball.
3 pitches, 1 out.
And there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize.
I like how he
this
always
enough.
talks
You
about the
want a
guy
good
in center
ball
field.
club,
Fuck
you
everyone
gotta be
else.
Strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded up the first baseline.
Oh, that's not gonna work. The challenge is fucked.
Ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway.
Way too many pitches.
McClendon will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Oh well.
So digging in now, Andrew Knapp. He did
Better
not
to at least
break
attempt it than to have, like,
back in the
out of all
starting
those
nine
other
for
ones,
this
I'd
one.
rather have attempted it, and just in case I actually got it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him.
Oh my
swinging,
God,
and
the
that
89
will
mile
end
per
the
hour was
inning.
too much for him.
Nothing across here this
Yikes.
half.
That's not even where I wanted it, but it works.
Digging in now, Andrew Romine, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Called strike 0-2.
Let's try to strike him out.
Sent
Didn't
off the
work.
ground
Challenge
at the
failed.
second. Reyes is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone
Failed.
to start the 3rd.
He runs by the mound. You failed.
Into the box, Gus Alvarado. He singled his last time up.
Ah,
Ball
borderline
and no
call.
strikes.
He's
I don't
pissed.
know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch.
I'm fucking
that
his
he
wife
thought was a
after this
strike,
game
and
because
he's
of that
certainly
borderline
trying to
call. He
defend
didn't
his
give me what
pitcher.
I wanted.
1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one away.
Elliot
One away.
Ponce will be next. Hangs on him a bit that time.
Yeah, I
as
don't know
it's
why I
belted
even
out to
tried
a
to throw
deep
the
center
curve again.
field. And
Yikes.
he will make the play
Got
out
lucky.
there, and there are 2 away now.
I always leave it hanging sometimes, way too
Stepping
often.
up now, Elliot Ponce. He'll look to bounce back after striking
get it
out
in
his last
fastball.
time up. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score.
I control
They
myself
try to
very
come
well.
in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I only have confidence throwing my curve when it's like
Another
not
try
3
at
balls
2-2.
and no one on base.
And strike 3 called. as
Then I
he
can throw it
says,
in
"You
the
gotta
dirt
be kidding me with the
and be
side
safe about it."
retired. At the plate, Johnny Chassin. He'll try to follow up.
And also, he
the double
finally
on his
gave me the
last
call when he
at-bat
learned I was
with
gonna fuck
another
his
big
wife.
hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone
Hey,
and
nobody
didn't
out
miss
now.
it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe
Damned
once
him
an
on that
AB,
one, and
maybe
he's out.
once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. High
Popped
pop
him up. Got him swinging at the high cheddar.
And Duda makes the play here. 2 gone
So you better
now.
fucking catch that, dude, or we're gonna have some words after this. I'm gonna have a long talk with you in the shower.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Bowser. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Ooh. Barely nipped that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Trying to see if we can get him back to back.
Again, a 1-2.
Jeez, I thought I was gonna hit him in the knee.
Knuckleball, that's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Oh, right in the gap.
Center field.
Well, I guess I'll just go hang out over here.
He's digging for second.
Damn you, Bowser.
And he'll
bitch.
make it to second base now.
I'm going to beat up your third base coach.
You know, D-Roll, that's about the first ball we've seen in a while squared up against this guy. Solid line drive base hit. Not an easy thing to do when a knuckleballer has it working like he does in this one.
No, he's been
Try
throwing
not
the
to
ball
allow a
great. You
runner
can't
a hit.
deny that, but maybe this is the start of something. That line drive certainly got the boys going.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1
my
pitch
fucking
is
timing.
taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third.
There. Hey, challenge completed. All part of the plan.
So no
Thank
runs on
God.
1 base.
God, someone's paying attention out there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roosevelt Nesbitt.
15
Start
pitches
things
or
out
less.
as we begin the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Damn it.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Five pitches on this.
He'll try again. 1-2. That's
Well,
lifted
left
the
that
other
one
way
hanging,
out
but
to
there we
left.
go.
Crump is right there.
That's mine.
And he's got it for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Walding. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start
All
is
right.
pretty
One more out.
exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Mitch Walding goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
The side is retired.
What we needed.
Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
Ooh, that challenge
Riding
shit,
in
man.
once again,
Give me that
Andrew
extra
Romine.
experience.
He'll
Eat
look
it
to
all up.
light
Make
a
my guy
spark
fatter.
under this lineup that hasn't found
Give me
the
plus
scoreboard
200% to
since back
fat.
in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting rough.
Duda? Oh, come on,
so I'll give
Duda.
him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He tried. At least he tried.
Out of his reach and into the outfield.
Come on,
Boy, what
Duda.
a
Be
crazy
taller.
AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the
All
strike
right.
zone.
Well, I appreciate
Then
it, Coach,
gets
for
on a
letting me
knock on
pitch
a
as much
pitch
as I
that's
could.
Well,
But I'm
this
exhausted.
one
This
has
mustache is
moments of
exhausted.
excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6 strikeouts, so I'll take it. Only 4 hits. I only gave up the 1 run in the beginning, so it turned out to be A-okay. So that's good. And it, like, after going through all this bonus experience, I come back and I'm like 4 or 5 overall levels higher. Like, it feels like sometimes. Let's see. Velocity, K9, 12. Curve control is actually something I would really like to get up. Pitching clutch is also very important. My stamina can't go any higher right now. And get my curve control up because it's a fucking curveball. I need to control that a little better. Clubhouse. Who we got? No. Let's hang out with Lucas Duda. He's my first baseman. How do about your team's performance in July so far? We're a better ball club than numbers indicate. Let's get back on the horse. I like your go-getter attitude. We lead the series 3-0. So we had a rocky start to AAA, but we're doing really well already. After having like an up and down AA, and then being a closer, then a late reliever for the majority of AA. We better win. This pitcher looked like he sucked.
AAA
And it's
baseball for you
raining.
now on the show as we present coverage from
Let's see if
the
we can at least try to
International
break
League.
500
Today,
before the
getaway.
end of the season.
Andrew Kashner, a
Yeah, he's
right-hander
fucking
from
terrible.
the state of Texas, is
Kick his ass.
stepping in. Juan Castilla. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
End the inning in 9 pitches or less without allowing a run. I'm feeling confident in the wet rain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Even though it's not going to work because they're going to foul off everything.
Well, they're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to
All
ask
right,
you,
first
did you find
strikeout,
that you
starting
started
off
to
good.
really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
Who are we up against
Not
on
only
this
does
team?
his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize
Russell
that the
Hitchcock,
schedule is
Dwight
starting
Smith
to wind
Jr.
itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully
Kevin
the better you
Bromberg.
play. And this team's been playing some really
Just like
good
looking at
baseball
the
lately.
names.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to
We need a whole
focus
new
on is
team
the
altogether.
fact that
Bring
this team
everyone
does not
from
like
Double
to
A
run.
up
Very
because they're
station to
dominating.
station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Ooh, it is
In there,
thundering.
strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right
Oh,
now
he
this
had to
field is
foul it
getting
off.
sloppy
Fuck up
wet,
my
man.
challenge.
And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Eh, damn it. It's wet out here. The ball's slippery.
The next 0-2.
You see all this hair on my head?
One.
Like 5 pounds I got to carry around out here. It's hard.
Heading out towards shallow right. McKenzie on the move.
I say you
He's
better not
there
fucking
to
drop
track
it out there.
down, and that'll end
I know
the
your
inning.
wife.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, got the favorable call.
And he gets the call that
80
time for
degrees
strike
out
number
in this
1.
rain. It's a warm
Well,
rain.
Today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete
Might feel a
the
bit cold with
series
how wet it
sweep,
is.
guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the
get
road,
it.
and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat
Jesus,
effort out
calm
of the pitching
down there.
staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
Or
No
give
doubt
my
about
last
that, man. A
performance would
combo
help.
platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more
Problem is, all the
zeros
foul
up
balls
in
are
this
going
one
to
today.
exhaust my arm quick.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And
Center
the guy
fielder?
patrolling center field
Yep.
today, I can't emphasize this enough.
He doesn't
If
give
you
a
want
shit
to
about
be
anyone
bad,
but
you
that center
better be
fielder. If he's
strong
so
up the
amazing,
middle.
promote the guy.
Center field being that main component.
manager to
with
promote
catcher,
his ass.
shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a
Ooh,
leader
got
on
him.
the field.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to. As
They
that's
can't see
ruled
this
a
pitch is
swing,
coming
and
in
there
this
are two
rain.
away now.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Now here's one hit in the air to
Nice
the
little
right
blooper.
side. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is
Good
still
hitting.
alive after the 2-out base hit.
In
Just
classic
a nice
Tony
piece
Clip
of hitting
fashion,
right there. He's
cannot
able
get
to
the
keep his
fucking...
hands
I
inside
can never
that
close the
ball,
door when we
stay
get 2
square
outs.
as long as possible and feed it into the opposite field.
Oh,
for a
now you're
base
not
hit.
going to give me the call.
Christopher Bostic is at the plate as he looks
Why
at
is this
ball
guy
one.
fuck your wife better?
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
This is my timing sometimes. Like,
In
I
the
get it
corner,
perfect,
slicing
then I'm like super early or super late.
Ready with the 2-2.
There we
Swung
go.
on in the
Struck
dirt
him
for
out.
the 3rd strike.
Going home.
And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Chance Cisco as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch is a
0-1's the
slow
count.
knuckleball in there, 0-1.
Plays out 1 right here.
And
Well, I
that's
hope
up in the
plays
zone a
out
bit,
1.
but a called strike,
I just
0-2.
got up to the mound and there's no one on.
Nope.
Breaking
Ball
ball
1.
below the zone. That's ball
Forgot to count
1.
1 and 2.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd.
On, throw it.
Gutierrez takes it in.
I was going to say,
And
don't
there's
fuck it
one
up.
down now.
I'm worried. This team has a lot of errors to its name, so I'm always terrified about any play with them.
Digging in,
They make the routine
Walker
plays
will swing
hard.
it from the left side right here.
It scares
No
me.
balls
The
and a
double A
strike
team
count.
actually plays better than them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Change the eye level.
He's been pounding the zone
Ooh,
with nothing but
yes, the high
strikes.
cheddar.
That's an amazing take right there. You start getting into
Good
that auto
strikeout.
swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Yikes.
Walter Oka
I
becomes
blink.
the
I
second
gotta stop
out in the
blinking when
bottom
I'm
of the third.
pitching.
The 1-0.
When I hit the meter.
Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2 balls.
Well, here's a
no
guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself
I
in
wanted the
counts
call.
where he's likely to be successful.
3-1 to him now.
Couldn't hit that. It's down the middle. What was he thinking? Oh, he was thinking outside corner. What was he looking for on that one?
Making
Inside.
him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Get a fly out.
McKenzie giving chase. He tracks it down. And
good
that
run out
will
there. Some
end
good
the
hustle.
inning. So they're held
That's
in
what I want
check
to
here
fucking
this
see.
half.
God damn it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Bromberg. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you.
Come on, how's our team not scoring? Their
I
pitchers
think this
suck.
continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those
Well,
low-scoring
if I don't have good
affairs.
command of my
0-2
off
now.
speed, I'm pretty much fucked.
The 0-2 delivery.
It's my entire reservoir
And he gets a piece
off
of this
speed
one
stuff
to
except for
foul
my
it toward
fast.
the backstop. The 0-2 once more. Line down the left field line.
Foul. Pulled it too
But this
much.
is going to get foul. Here's another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Barrera fields
Fuck
it
it up.
cleanly.
Thank
Throw
you.
Gets him 2 down.
All I'm yelling at him like I'm like asshole coach, just like don't fuck it up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to
It's a rainy day. It's not a, you know, it's the ball isn't flying as high. This is a brighter day game. The ball would be flying.
Ready for another chance? Steve Wilkerson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Hit hard to short. Barrera over to his left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Whew, that was close.
Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
There we go.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
In the dirt. Oh, I guess not the dirt, but right
he
under the
did, and
zone
it's
there.
even up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes.
Changing
at
eye
2-2,
level, but I
don't know
cannot
yet.
get the
Try
call.
to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss
got
at the
him.
knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Number
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Christopher Bostic will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's
Outside,
0-1.
Outside,
1-1
that's a
the
ball.
count. That's in there on the
Ooh,
outer
there we go.
half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball
Oh, I
right
just
there.
want that
On to the
that
next pitch, but
favorable
have that
call.
in the back of your mind.
Duda.
Now here's one hit in the air to the
Oh,
right
come
side.
on, Duda. You
And
gotta
it's in
stretch
there,
out
base
more.
hit.
I'm in the 5th inning with 70
Take a look
pitches.
at
I'm
the
tired.
numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not
Poured it
betting
out in
against
2
him.
pitches and less. Sure.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You could just sit
he
there and
starts
take.
The number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yep, he's just gonna take.
Fastball on the
How am I gonna
inside,
get that? I
taken
could have
for a
just
strike.
plunked him.
That's back-to-back pitches.
I'll strike him
taken
out,
for
man.
strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can
Nope,
battle
didn't
back
strike
in
him
this
out.
AB.
But good play by the shortstop. I'll take that. Challenge failed.
Striding into the box, Walter Oka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Popped up.
Kind of shocked he got
Foul
blown away
ball.
with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there.
Ooh, got the corner.
Second
That's what I
strike.
want.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate.
Yeah, that knuckleball dropping him in.
But after you're
Fucked him
pounded
up.
in twice,
That's the
that ball
seventh.
looks like a foot outside.
So it was a strikeout.
Hi, Skull
swinging.
Kid.
Walter Oka.
How are you
is
doing?
retired leading
Good
off
to
the
see ya.
bottom of the sixth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out,
Now.
nobody on.
That's
So
a
2
ball.
balls and 2 strikes now.
Quit getting tired. Well, no shit.
Line
I've
drive
thrown
to center
82
field.
pitches.
And he will run this one down. A
Good
good
hustle.
read off the bat for the second out.
Good hustle.
At the plate, Kevin Bromberg. He flew out in his last at bat. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an
It's a
idea. It's
game,
0-1.
yeah. I do love MLB The Show. I've said it earlier, but the reason I really like, the only reason I like, the biggest reason why I play these is it's just tradition for me to pick them up, because ever since it was the thing me and my dad did a lot before he passed, was buy the MLB games and do Road to the Show and stuff. So I just kind of like to continue it ever since he passed, and since I stream and stuff, I was like, fuck it, I'll stream it while and continue doing that.
Here it comes, 0-2.
But of course, I'll still mix in all the other games I play.
He'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Yeah,
Now to the plate.
we always
Dwight
played all the
Smith
years
Jr.
from
He's
PS2 to
hitless in his
now,
2
and I
at-bats
didn't want to
so
like
far.
just stop
Set,
playing
here
them.
it
Plus,
comes.
baseball is one of the sports I do enjoy, even though I don't keep up with it as much anymore.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
But before this came out today, we played
Here's
and
the
finished
1-1.
Devil May Cry 5, and then we
Hit
started up
fairly well out
Wolfenstein
towards
2
straightaway center.
for a little bit before this unlocked, and I've been playing it since for, geez, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Wilkerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped
Man,
in
it would
the
be
air
great if
toward
our
the
team
left
could
side of
make
the
some
infield.
offense.
First pitch on its way. Right
And
side,
their
but it's
pitcher,
gonna
who
be
had a
a
shitty
foul
stat
ball.
line's amazing.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back.
Oh, now
end of
you
this
take me
game
out.
right
After
now.
I'm still having a
It'll be
shutout and
interesting
doing
to see how this
amazing,
one
but
plays out.
it's fine.
It took them an
I'll
extra
sit
frame to
down.
do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 2-0 finish.
Well, I gave up 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. He took me out when I've only given up 2 hits. Coach had no trust in me. But hey, at least we won. Hey. Freaking 2-hit game with 7 strikeouts. I get thrown or pulled out of the game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Yeah, you good. You stay sharp out there. I'm like 18 years old, but I'm your coach. Velocity K9, fastball control, fastball break. Philosophy cap that, no. Ability HR, knuckle, fastball control. Football, control, fastball control. Let's get our fastball control up, I guess. Doing Pilates. Press the corresponding button once it's within the cursor. Alright. Gonna go over here. I know nothing about baseball. It's not terribly hard to understand, but for someone who hasn't, like, watched it or stuff, so it does look very odd Or when you see a guy doing this and that just looks a little weird because now I think I'm a bird or some kind of chicken. My fat ass is just like... Okay, apparently a bad, even though I was hitting him. Alright. Only from what I learned from Wii Sports. It taught me everything I need to know. Clubhouse. I'll just talk to Tim Cherry. I didn't know you existed. You're an important part of this clubhouse. We're all behind you. Would you like a cherry? Like, how do I talk to someone I don't know? It's like, I didn't know you existed on this team until 5 seconds ago when I was given the option to talk to you. So far, in our last 3 starts, we have been really good. The ERA, if you don't know, is earned run average, so I have really not given up many runs last.
Time for baseball.
It's another rainy game.
As the show brings you coverage from the internet. Three-finger Tony, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here.
Yeah, didn't think you'd see him today,
Wow,
did you?
Talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing
You
to
like
do.
my
That
mullet
tells
or
me
whatever
one
the
thing.
fuck I'm
Not
rocking
only
for a
is his stuff
hairstyle
good,
anymore.
but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
He's ready.
Three-finger Tony from Korea.
Barrera is there, and there's one gone to start the night.
Couldn't ask for a better player in
And with
Minnesota.
that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get
In
back
Minnesota's
to their winning
organization.
ways, Zero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this
Already
lineup
seen your
today. They're
lineup.
going to have the test of facing the old knuckleball. Some of these guys might knock on the manager's office and ask for the day off. That's what I would want. It's like trying to hit a paper
Yeah, I would want the
airplane.
day off when a guy named
Edges,
Tony
see
Klitz
it
pitching
high,
against
let
me,
it
and if
fly,
I
see it
piss him
low,
off,
let
he's
it
gonna
go.
fuck my
You'll see
wife.
a lot of chases in the dirt.
With the mustache like
Just gonna
he's
let you
got.
know real early if he's got the good one working today.
And
2 balls,
2 and 2
2 strikes.
coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor
3 and 2.
here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have
this
to
thing's
really
getting
be
slippery.
careful,
It's hard to
not just
handle
for the
balls that are
position
wet.
players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes.
Yeah, he
moist
could
like
steal
it is
all
right
the
now. So
women.
the umpires are going to have to really pay
And with
attention
my
to the
facial hair
conditions
and my
on the
dude
field.
supposedly, he's not as fat as I had him in the last year. He's supposed to be a little bit fatter looking, but he's a chunky guy, but his weight is like 200 for some reason. I gotta up it.
Dances
men
right
if you
over
try.
the outside corner for
Well,
a
if these
strike.
umpires give me the wrong calls, I'll either fuck them or give them a mustache ride or their
That's the
wives.
third out. So a fairly painless top of the first. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll get us started in the top
Start
of
the
the
side in
second.
order in 15 pitches or less. Let's go for it. The challenge.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, that's
And
not
this one's
helping me.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. Tony has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks.
Well, that's not gonna help.
Now
Did
this'll
not
rattle
get the
up
side
against
in
the
order.
wall. And he is in
Challenge
second
failed.
base with a leadoff double.
At least they were
You
nice
can
enough
tell
to
he was
talk about me.
thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center.
ball's up
Now
there.
they're set
It's
up pretty
raining.
nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the
He's
squeeze
pointing in
on
the
it
air.
for out
It's
number 1.
raining.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
That's a
And the
lot
guy
of
controlling
hydration,
center
yeah.
field today, I
Well,
can't
if you've been
emphasize
streaming
this
for 9
enough.
hours, you
If
need
want a
lots of
good ball
water.
club, you better be
I think I've
strong
only
up
had
the
like
middle.
2 or 3
Center
bottles.
field being that main component with catcher, shortstop,
Other than that,
and
all I've been
second
doing is
base.
getting up and
This guy
stretching
takes
in between
tremendous
games and
routes to the
talking to you
ball.
guys while I'm getting
Strong
everything
and
loaded.
accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Smith leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Didn't even
Keep
realize we've been
battling,
going
young
for
man.
9
Three
hours.
foul balls in a row.
You're a madman. Yeah, I started at like, what was it, my time? 7, 8 p.m. Eastern. Beat Devil May Cry. Played a bit of Wolfenstein 2. This unlocked at midnight for me, and then I've been playing since. It is like almost 6 a.m. for me.
All right, now get ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher
Well,
right
I'm
here.
gonna give up a
attacking
run.
the zone.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to
Eventually, the hot streak's got to end in dominant pitching. Got to have a few fuck ups here and there. I pitch better in day games than I do in rainy days. 10:53 a.m. here. Yeah, it's about 5, almost 6 in the morning
Give me some
here.
early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Behind 0-2 now.
The pitch on the inside.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Swing
There
and a
it
miss.
is.
Blew the fastball right
Challenge
by him,
completed.
And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Give me my experience.
Now at the plate, Barrett Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Sadly, I will have to stop soon, as much as I don't want to stop, because I'm going to have to get some kind of rest.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Castilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And very quickly,
I also got a few errands. Yeah,
the
go
inning.
24 hours. I'm good. I barely handle 12
Standing
hours
in,
when we do
Kevin
them.
Bromberg.
But I have a few errands I got to do in a couple hours. Like, I'm only
2
going to
out,
get a
nobody
few hours
out.
of sleep.
A bouncer to the
Then I'll
left
probably
side.
come home, eat,
Rosales
take a nap, and
comes
then I'll
up
be
with
streaming
it.
again
Throw
in
to first and plenty of
around my
time,
usual
and the
7,
side is
8
retired.
p.m.
So they go down with
Maybe get my ass kicked in Sekiro again, or whatever the fuck the game's called. Maybe I'll play some more Wolfenstein. Maybe Zelda, Twilight Princess. I don't know what I'm in the mood for later. Then I'll end it with more MLB again.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
For tomorrow or later today, I guess. It's fun. My timing is terrible at it, but I have a lot of fun with it, even if I get frustrated in myself more than anything.
To third. Rosales charging in on it. Throw to first in time.
But I have
One
fun with
gone
it.
here in the 4th.
Also, again, I do appreciate
Trying to
everyone
pick things up where he
so
left
much in it, but it's
off.
fun. Yeah.
Dwight Smith Jr.
I have a lot of like,
scored a
wow,
run
I can't believe I
after
did
stroking a
that
double in
moments
his
in that
first
game, and then
at-bat.
other times of
Well,
like,
he got
I
the
just got
good
my
pitch to
ass
hit
kicked,
last
and
time
it was
up.
barely an
Looked
attempt.
up in the zone and didn't miss
I'm
it.
pretty much
Those are the
against
pitches
a
you
bunch of
want to get.
non-optional
Maybe
bosses
once
at
an
where I'm
AB,
at right now,
maybe
so I
once
can't
a
progress
game,
until I
maybe
actually
once
win
a
one of
week.
them.
So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit.
I do
more
appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with me at
cautiously. That double he had his first time
5:51 in the morning
Now
my
there's
time
out number 2.
for some MLB The Show pitching.
To the plate now is the designated hitter.
Going for
Steve
9
Wilkerson.
hours.
He's
Jesus
0 for
Christ.
1 thus far. Rosales is there to make the catch, and
I mean,
the
fuck,
side
we're
is
already
retired.
over the halfway
So they
point in the
breeze
season.
through this half of the inning. And
no
digging
outs
into
here.
the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto.
Man, it'd be
Looking
great
to
if our
put
team
the
had
ball into
offense.
play here. He went down on strikes in his first
We left our
at-bat.
bats in the
Yeah, he's gotta
last,
put that one
or
behind
wherever
him,
our last place we
especially
played,
with runners
wherever
in
our
scoring
last win
position.
was.
Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
This is
And
the last game.
fifth
I
inning
might
will
play
start
like
with
1
a
or 2
ground
more,
out,
and that'll
one
probably be
away.
it. I don't know. We'll see. I have this
From the
problem like
stretch.
everyone else where it's like
Trying
one
to
more
chip on,
game,
it's
and then I play
0-1.
like 5 more. Because I'm enjoying it. Even though to a lot of people,
And
it's like,
that's
why
into
the
the
fuck is
corner,
this
foul ball
fun
to
pitching?
right.
But I have a lot of fun doing this. I don't know why.
And he got him.
Got it right on the corner. That's the 5th strikeout.
Striding in, Walter Oka. He'll look to bounce back after striking
That's
out
just a
his
get it
last
in
time up.
fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Forward with the pitch on the outs or the inside. I always say
Bases are empty
outside.
here with 2 men out. And on 0-2,
I have
he misses
confidence
with
in
a
my pitch.
fastball.
2 strikes.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are
Inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike
Out
3,
fails.
and that will retire the
Was
side.
not inside.
So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Yeah, if
Stepping
it's
up
fun,
to the
that's
plate.
pretty much how I do with anything when
He
I'm
got
streaming.
called out on strikes
As long
his
as it's
last
fun to
time
me, that's
through.
all I care about. People don't want to watch because it's not their type of
Well,
game or it's not
now
what's
he's
interesting
got
or
a bear
entertaining.
down. He
It's
gets to
not a
2
big deal.
strikes in
I
this
completely
spot.
understand.
Has to put the ball
Not
in
everyone
play.
likes sports games. Not everyone likes, you know, like I was playing Assassin's Creed 2 at one point and I'm still playing it. It's not everyone's game. I was playing Dying Light. It's not everyone's game.
So the batting
Sekiro,
order
watching
turns
a guy
over
die
now.
over
Set
and
to
over
go
and that, it's not
Juan
everyone's type.
Castillo.
But as long as I'm having
that
fun,
misses for
that's all I
ball
care
1.
about. Just a hobby for me that I like to be consistent at. I do take this hobby
Bases
very
are empty, 1
seriously.
man out.
I try to, you know, be
Hit
consistent.
back up the middle.
But main rule is having
Up
fun.
the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
But I have such a variety itch. I
Here
can't
comes
stick
the
to one
first
game,
pitch.
so I do like to play a bunch of
Lower
stuff.
part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Popped him up.
Are you getting the big
Reyes
streamer bump?
calls for it,
I got it. I got
and
it.
that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the
Yeah,
inning.
if I
all
was
told.
getting,
To the
I don't
bottom
even
of the
know,
6th
like,
inning. The
it'd be
Tide's
weird
out
for
in
this to
front.
be a job for
Ready
me.
once again, Russell
I never really wanted to ever
Hitchcock.
look at it as that because it's like I know it would change this whole thing
Already,
for me
this was
mentally, and it
flying
wouldn't just
by.
be fun. It would have to be a
with that, Matt. That's what
business.
you get when both starting pitchers have it
Ball,
working.
that's outside.
Neither of
Yeah,
them have
5K
been nibbling
is
around the
second.
strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense.
I'd
to
rather,
make
I
the
like,
plays, and
I
they've
hate
done
my
just
job
that.
that I do
Yeah,
at
and
my
it's
for
resulted
the
in a game
weekends,
that could
but
really
at the
go
same
either
time,
way
like I
in
do
these
enjoy
late
the
innings.
physical activities and physical labor a bit. So it'd be hard for me to
Popped him up.
ever change. I think.
Duda in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah, it always some people it's
Now in
stressful
the box,
mentally.
Dwight Smith Jr. He's working on a
It's just a whole new
1-2
thing to
game so
tackle,
far.
so that's why I like to me it
1-0
always
the
stays a
count.
hobby for as long as I can. If it
And a
did
fastball
somehow
in there
become
for a
it,
strike, 1-1.
I mean, of course I might
One
try to
out,
pursue
nobody
it,
on.
but to be honest, if I was to pursue it, it probably would never be full time.
1-2.
I would always want a job on the side just to have a stable financial like
On the ground
thing
to the
on my
left side.
to always
Played
back
the
up on.
backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. In now, Steve Wilkerson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul
But I mean, even as a
ground.
hobby right
No
now, I'm
balls
still
and a
doing
strike to count.
Sunday through Thursday for the most part for at least 2+ hours.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Because of
Hit hard on the
I only
ground
work
to short.
because of my health at the moment. I can only work
On to
2
first.
days,
Him in the side
so
is
Saturdays and
retired.
Sundays I
So
work
they're
for
held
like
in check here this half of the
5+
inning.
hours
To the bottom of inning number 7. Tides lead it 1-0.
until my health improves a bit for me to work a little more.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some
Did I
noise
get the
with
win?
bat,
No, of
and
course
as a
not.
result, he's our top player of the
Hey,
game.
1 earned run, 2
Yeah,
hits.
he came through with a
Another 2-hit game against the guys. I'll take it. 6 strikeouts.